Hello again and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse here and I am back for another hardware review video and kind of a part 2 to this Amazon Luna streaming service series videos as well. We are taking a look at the Amazon Luna controller that I just got in the mail earlier today, so we're going to take a look at that. Got the box right here. And it looks pretty much just like an Xbox controller. It's very similar. You've got the offset analog sticks, the D-pad, the 4 face buttons. You've got the center buttons in the middle. You have the triggers, the bumpers, that kind of a thing. There's just some standard stuff on the box there. You've got some specs there. Got the little handle there, the back. It's a box. There's nothing really much in there. The only thing that really comes in this box is the controller. You got some AA batteries that came in there because it runs off of 2 AA batteries. And it comes with a little quick start guide. That's it. No USB cord, nothing. Basically, you set up the controller by downloading the Amazon Luna app from the App Store of your choice, Android or iOS. I grabbed the iOS version. And I am glad to say that the Amazon Luna app worked perfectly with VoiceOver. So I had no trouble. It took me probably about a grand total of 2 minutes tops to set the thing up. And the only reason it took that long is because it had to run a firmware update on the controller and do a couple other minor odds and ends. So before I go into depth on the controller, I guess I'll show you the little quick start guide. It's just a little tiny quick start thing here. You've got the little, I guess you can, I didn't know you could pair it that way. But you can use it as a Bluetooth controller, or what they want you to do is with their Luna service, you're actually setting it up to your Wi-Fi so that when you're playing a game with Luna, it doesn't work through Bluetooth. It actually connects directly to the Luna service. They say theoretically to lower latency. I don't know if that's really a thing, but that's what they're saying. And the Stadia controller works somewhat similarly. So before I kind of show you the controller itself, I have it hooked into my phone here. I bought the $10 clip, and it works really well. It took me, again, about 20 seconds to figure out, okay, that's how this works. Just a nice little phone clip. I got my regular iPhone in there. I'm actually using my work iPhone 8 Plus to record this video, since my personal one is in use for this video. And I should also mention, this is my first video. I finally got a kind of a phone tripod gizmo, so I can do hands-free. I have both hands-free. I don't have to hold the phone and mess with everything. So the way that this works on iOS is that you go to the Stadia, you go to the Luna website, and then it tells you that, hey, the way you should do this is go to the share button and then add this Luna to your home screen, which kind of launches it in a different way, because I actually tried running a game directly through Safari and it didn't work. It kept coming up with this thing of like, hey, you should pin this to your home screen. So I launched it through the home screen thing, and it kind of ran it in like a weird web app. You notice that you don't have your typical previous, next, all that kind of stuff. You don't have that. Instead, you've got more of like, you've got home, you've got, I think that's like a library thing. I'm not quite, well, you know what? Actually, we can find out what that is, because
VoiceOver on, web, landscape. Navigate to home, current page, button, visited, link, navigate to library, button.
Yep, library.
Navigate to playlist, button.
Playlist.
Link. Navigate to search, button, link.
Search.
Navigate to settings, button, link.
And settings. So even within, if I touch,
Controller powered by Cloud Direct Technology, learn more, button.
I have my voice set to fast, but
Game tile control, visit, link, image. Game tile Castlevania Anniversary Collection.
So let's say I want Castlevania.
Game tile Castlevania Anniversary Collection, add to playlist.
And I'm gonna,
Page 207. Background icon for play now, button, play now, button. Loading spinner, play now.
okay, we're gonna VoiceOver off. It's going to start, and I'll go into a little bit of Castlevania 2 here. It's weird because I'm looking through my work phone to my other phone and trying to keep everything in focus and not trying to jostle around too much. So this is going to be an interesting endeavor. See, I'm using the controller now. All right, let's go to Castlevania 2 because that's pretty stress-free in the beginning. Loads right up. I'm playing this on my iPhone, guys. This kind of kicks ass. And once I've started a game, like, it hiccups every once in a while, but usually that's more when it just starts. Not so much... Ooh, it's getting a little hiccupy there. I don't know if that's the game or am I looking at a video through a video here. There we go. Okay, it ironed out. I think we're good. Catchy music. Ah, what are you doing, buddy? Hey, come here. I want to talks with you. And I can zoom in on that. Well, it's a little bit close. Okay, there we go. This is weird playing, looking at one screen to another, but it works. And it's stable. Here we go. Ow. Please perish. Ow. Would you stop it? All right, you know what? I'm gonna... There we go. You can hear me probably hitting the buttons down there. And it isn't... I don't have this Bluetooth connected to my phone. It's directly connected to Amazon's Wi-Fi... would you stop it? It's connected directly to the thing. I have not paired this with my phone. But I should in games that require, you know, like if there are other iOS games that support controllers, I should in theory be able to get this to work. Come on. All right, fine. Oh, okay, the depth perception is a little bit off. I thought it was, that platform was a little bit lower than it was. But like I said, it's because I'm looking at screens through other screens. It's kind of crazy. And I was using my Aftershocks with this. See, here's one I can kill. But, yeah. I'm playing really badly because it's kind of hard to play like this, but... I mean, it looks good. It plays well. And like I said, I was using my Aftershocks Bluetooth. That came in fine. There didn't seem to be any, like... super lag between when I heard something, when I saw it visually on the screen. It seemed okay. Oh, and of course, your Castlevania knockback. Of course. Oh, and then you... Wow. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go home. Actually, no, let's... I'll show you just, you know, for consistency, I'll do some Castlevania 4. Show you some of the stuff that I did on the other video, and I'll also show you Control a little bit. I'm not going to spend as much time in this video, because I'm really concentrating on the controller, but I just want to show you how it works with VoiceOver really well. And I've got this nice little stand here. Or this little controller holder thingy jigger, another 10 bucks. And one thing I really, you know, it's a little bit small playing some of these games on my phone, what I found. However, God, I could put this on that Just Stand that I have for my iPad. If I brought that somewhere, like if I was bringing that to an appointment and I was staying in a hotel, and if their Wi-Fi didn't suck hard, I could, this, you know, as long as this, I'd have to change networks with it, but I could play like modern games like Control on, or classic games for that matter, on my iPad Pro. I mean, technology is great, you know? I mean, it's so easy to, like, make videos and, like, do all this crazy stuff over the internet. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, it's pretty rad, I gotta tell you. I'm not really experiencing any hiccups at all. I did a little bit in Castlevania 2 when I first started, but then it ironed out and I'm just fine. Hey, you damn bat. Jump. There we go. No, skeleton. Let me back up a little bit there. Hopefully it's not too jittery for you. I'm trying to keep my hands fairly steady, but okay, shoot your whatever. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, that chugged a little bit. I mean, am I gonna play video games like this all the time? No, but just the fact that I can, and if I'm out somewhere and I want to, the option is there. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of controller latency to try to make that jump. Do I even have holy water? I don't think I do. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that thing's dead. I'm so used to Castlevania, you can only whip in one direction, you know? This game was, the thing that was great about this game is you could whip in all 8 directions. Hey! You bastard. There we go. Oh, and then I fall. That was, okay, well, you know what? Let's go home. And I'm gonna go to quit. That should look familiar from the PC. And I'm gonna say that went, I'm gonna say there was a little bit of hiccup, but it was pretty good, not bad. And then I'm gonna go home and we're gonna play a little bit of Control, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the controllers. So we're just gonna go into Control, play, let it load. And the controller has haptic feedback. It's got vibration. I just felt every time you load a new game, it's there. Come on. It's thinking about it. I think. There it is. Remedy. I like those guys. There's that other game, Quantum Break, I think it's called. I have it, and I just feel bad because I have not gotten around to playing it. I think I played it very, very, very briefly once, but... So here we are. We're going to play a modern game that came out, what was it, 2019? I don't know if it was it this year or was it 2019? I can't remember anymore. Okay, we're going to go continue. Oh yeah, that's right. Some of the NES games you have to hit like A, which is like over here, and then most other, you know, modern games you have A here. I kind of got stuck in the old NES ways there for a minute. I'm like, why didn't it work? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm in this weird void still, that's right. So, yeah, I'm just playing this like a... I've got the lock-on going. Oh, shit. That was dumb. Okay, hang on. That was not smart on my part. Okay, this is weird playing screen to screen. It's a little weird. Okay, there it goes. There it morphs into its thing. But I'm not having any hitches so far at all here. Now we're gonna have to fight a bunch of dudes. Anybody? I love the snap aim. That's going to be super helpful for me to detect where guys are. I'm going to be out of ammo in a minute. Okay, I'm out of ammo now. So, okay, hang on. You want some of this? I'll use my concussive shock. Kilbodias. Okay, where are we? Okay, we got that guy over there. I'm going to see if I can plummet him off the edge. I said... Oh, okay. I don't think it's really too laggy. I think it's just, again, trying to look at one screen to another. Yeah, see, this is a little bit harder because it's 3D and I'm kind of moving around a little bit. I'm trying to keep things as steady as I can for you, but the way I'm holding this and everything. Okay. So... I'm trying to remember. Okay, here we go. Let's use whatever this is. Okay, we're going to get a cutscene. I'm just going to see if I can skip it. Skip. There we go. Okay, so now we're out of weird trippy void.
It's quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Okay, is it safe to go? Sure, why not? So... I'm not going to spend a lot of... Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that was a little choppy. Come on, iron. Oh, boy. Iron out. It's... Oh, that's actually part of the game. Okay. That's us. We're just tripping balls here. We're just all tripping out. Okay, let's try to skip again. There we go. Okay, yeah, no, that was kind of the... All right, anybody else? Hungry for some bullets? But yeah, I'm playing this crazy AAA game on my iPhone with a controller. That's pretty neat. So I'm going to quit this here. This just shows you kind of how, that it is working, in fact. And then I'm going to say yes, we're going to quit. And I'm going to say the second one just because there's a little bit of hitch up, but overall it was pretty good. So I'm going to lock my phone. And then I'm going to see if I can figure out how to take the controller, there we go, out. And here you go. Oh, wait, yeah, let me turn this off real fast. Save some battery. There we go. It vibrates and off. So our controller is off. Now, this is USB-C up here. And you can... Now, I should also talk about... you can use this with, of course, your Amazon products like your Fire TV, your Fire TV stick, your Cube if you have one. All of the Amazon stuff, of course, but you can use it with your iPhone, Android. You can use it with your PC. I could just plug this in now, because I'm probably not going to use, well, I know I'm not going to use this with my PC over Bluetooth, but I could just plug this in via USB-C, unplug my Xbox Elite controller, plug it in, and then it'll see it, and then boom, I should be able to just go and use it that way as well. So the controller itself, I mean, it's comfortable. It you see here, it's got the analog sticks. It's got the offset, just like the Xbox One does. It's got the D-pad. My first impression was I felt it and go, oh, that seems a little stiff. But when I played some of those Castlevania games, it seemed okay. I'd have to play a little bit more. I'd have to play maybe I don't know if there's a fighting game available or something like that. But yeah, I mean it actually feels okay during gameplay. I mean, the buttons don't feel really mushy. They feel pretty good. They're a little louder. you know, my face buttons here, A, B, X, Y. I've got my triggers. I've got my bumpers, USB port there. And I like the fact that they add a little bit of texture here on the underside of the grips. They kind of got this sort of rough texture here that it just makes it feel more comfortable. It's definitely a little bit lighter than the Elite controller that I've been using for a little while now, but it feels pretty good. The analog sticks feel pretty good. You know, I haven't played a whole lot with it, but I've tried a couple games with the analog sticks and they seemed to work pretty well. There's really not a lot else to say. You've got the Luna button, you've got your kind of start button, your select or menu, or your kind of back button sort of deal. And then you have the, I believe this is like a you-know-who button, because I believe there's a little microphone up there. I have not tried anything with that just because I have speakers everywhere with me. You know, in the bedroom, in the living room, I've got the you-know-who speaker, you know, big one in the living room, mini in the bedroom. So I haven't really used that functionality of the controller. Don't know if I will, but it works. I mean, that's the best thing. I mean, there doesn't really have to be a lot else to say. The best thing that I can say about it is that it works. I got it out of the box, downloaded the app, and within, like I said, even with VoiceOver running, I did everything with VoiceOver on, and within like 2.5 minutes tops, I was up and running, went to the website, had a little bit of trouble figuring out, oh, okay, you have to put that icon on your home screen for it to work. But then when you do, it's like, oh, you figure that out, and then it just works. Here's a little $9 phone clip thingy that I got. Take my phone out there, and this is pretty simple. It's just got a little spring-loaded mechanism, and then when I want to, it's got little buttons that you push in, and then I can, it's got a couple more down here. Oops. Let's see. How do I, okay, I gotta go like, okay, I gotta go like this, and then like that. So then it just kind of folds up into a nice little triangle here. And now I've got my little phone stand, and I can take my controller with me if I want to travel. So there you go, guys. That is the Luna controller for the Amazon Luna service. You know, I gotta say, having done the video the other day, and then this controller that I got in the mail here, first impressions, it's pretty good, you know? They seem to be doing everything right. The controller is comfortable. It works with your Xbox or PS4 controllers if you're using those on a PC and stuff like that. The gaming streaming technology seems to be there, but more importantly, you know, yes, they have these little channels that you can choose how you want to subscribe to different elements, but as a Luna subscriber, if I pay this $5, $6 a month, at the bare minimum, I have my free sort of a tier, and I hope that they're able to add more games to it over time. But the thing is that they're going for more of a cable / Netflix. You pay a subscription, you get a subscription of so many games, and then you can play them. Or if you want to add a premium, okay, you want to add the Ubisoft package, like the HBO package, you just, boom, you add those on and you're good to go. So I like their model better than Stadia so far. You know, Stadia has its positives, but like I said, I'm not convinced that Google's going to really support it going forward, so I'm a little leery. And I have so many things through Amazon already. I mean, granted, I have a lot of Google things as well. But first impressions, not bad. Not a bad start, guys. So hope you guys found this video helpful. This is the Amazon Luna controller. Definitely check out my other video on the PC, on the service, as I played with it on the PC. There's some accessibility stuff in there as well. But I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, do give it a like, share it, subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. So until next time, I will chat with you guys again later.